We begin today's edition of the Morning Call in Gabon, where there is mystery over the death of thousands of carp fish in the Ogooué River. It is the second time this is happening after hundreds of the fish were spotted floating belly up on the lakes of the river in July. Authorities then imposed a ban until the end of August on fishing and trade in carp while investigations were being carried out. Locals denounced this ban, arguing that it was a plan to kill the local economy. And for generations, the fish has been a source of livelihood for several locals. And the question why the phenomenon is only affecting this particular fish species.
Indeed, Lynette, a mystery hangs over the mortality of carp in the Ogooué River. This slaughter has caused unemployment among fishermen who, for some, violate the ban of the government, which has forbidden fishing until the end of this month. Our correspondent, Wilfred Ogooué, is live from Libreville in Gabon. Hello, Wilfred.
Bonjour.
Good morning. Like we mentioned, carp fishing has continued clandestinely. But what exactly does the preliminary analysis say?
Écoutez, d'après un communiqué du gouvernement gabonais,
According to a statement issued by the Gabonese government, which also extends the suspension of fishing and marketing of carp, the results of analysis conducted by the Gabonese Food Safety Agency have ruled out the possibility of chemical contamination linked to pesticides, fertilizers, or heavy metals. However, analysis carried out by the Centre International de Recherche Médicale de Franceville in the southeast of the country revealed that there was abnormally high presence in water and in carps found dead of a naturally occurring bacterium. The statement adds that the study did not specify the level of the dangerousness of this virus to humans. So in addition, new outbreaks of carp deaths have been recorded, particularly in lakes Nkangé, Onangé, Wambé, and Azogué, all tributaries of the Ogooué River, Gabon's largest river.
And Wilfred, the government had banned the consumption of carp in Lambaréné, just as we have mentioned, until further notice, pending the conclusion of an investigation. So one can imagine that this has had repercussions on the food consumption as well as on the economy of the area.
Remember that carp is the starfish. Permit me use this expression in the Lambaréné region. Its fishing is very fruitful, especially between June and September, because of the low water level due to the dry season. It is one of the Gabonese people's favorite fish. So to answer your question, I would say yes. It does have an impact on the plates and wallets of local residents because on the one hand, it is carp is sold in Lambaréné at 1,000 francs CFA per kilogram, compared to that sold by industrial companies, which sells at least 3,000 CFA francs in Libreville. And of course, for the portfolios of the local inhabitants, this is the worst news of the year, because fishing and selling this fish is probably the most popular industry in this community. And according to the Fishermen's Association we met on the spot in Lambaréné, the sale of carp would cost between 5 and 7 million CFA francs a day. Whether they are workers, unemployed, or students, fishing and selling carp in Lambaréné allows everyone to feed their families, invest, and for students to easily prepare for back to school. So yes, the government's decision has repercussions on the plates and wallets of local residents. And finally, Wilfred, what are authorities doing to resolve the problem?
Écoutez, comme je vous disais à votre première question, dans ce contexte, le gouvernement a décidé le 6 août dernier.
Well, as I said in my response to your first question, within this context, on August 6th, the government decided to extend the suspension of fishing and the sale of carp for a period of 15 days. As a precautionary principle, the Gabonese government recommends that people living in infected areas should avoid handling fish found dead and to boil water from these areas for whatever type of use. This, while waiting for a solution to this crisis, which visibly impacts only the carp species of this Gabonese river. And in the same release, the government states that the monitoring unit set up on July 23rd will continue to raise awareness among fishermen and consumers and will provide active support to the scientific teams deployed on the ground, like in the past. The phenomenon that has been going on since early July is not about to end. Thank you, Jérôme. Thank you for responding to our questions on the death of carp fish in the Gabonese river.